What's up, Wagwan? Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how I make this delicious oxtails. You never know me can cook, done. You never know, done. Girl, you better can cook. Think you there for your pretty looks. You want to leave a restaurant and come down, man bank book, cook, recipe book. Go on in the kitchen, cause you and them no nook. Anyways, guys, today I have some scallions. I'm using 6 cloves of garlic because yes, I love garlic. I have some fresh thyme, a white onion, and Scotch bonnet pepper, some pimento seeds, otherwise known as allspice. And at the end, I'm gonna be adding a half a onion, some bell pepper, some potato, and carrots, and some browning, which are not displayed here. So for my dry rub, I have oxtail seasoning, Caribbean spice, and roasted garlic. I have some all-purpose. I have black pepper. I have garlic, onion powder, salt, and I have a can of beans. Yep, so these are my seasonings, all nice and chopped, and of course I washed them before. So guys, now I'm gonna show you how I mix my dry seasonings. I think it's better when you do it this way so that it's evenly distributed over your meat. So I'm just adding 1 tablespoon each. I won't necessarily use all of it, but it's better this way. So that's oxtail seasoning, Caribbean spice, and roasted garlic. By the way, of course, I'm not going to add a tablespoon of salt and black pepper. Mainly these 3. So, yeah. 1 of that. And onion powder. By the way, when I'm cooking, I use fresh and powdered onion and garlic powder all the time. All the time. And if you notice, I use 6 cloves of garlic on the fresh garlic. I love garlic. You don't have to use that much. I'm not going to use 1 tablespoon of this right now because I've already added 6 cloves. I may just use a half tablespoon. So a half of that. And by the way, I'm not going to add salt nor black pepper until I'm seasoning my meat. So I mix this together, mix well. I usually just eyeball this stuff. I don't really use measurements. I'm just doing this for the video so that you guys will have an idea of how much you can use. And actually, I'm going to be using 3 pounds of oxtail, by the way, which you're going to see right now. Okay guys, in this bowl I have 3 pounds of oxtail that I already washed. I used vinegar to wash them. I trimmed off the excess fat. So now I'm just gonna season this. What I'm gonna be using to season this first is some, waiting for it, some salt. And that's not too much salt, of course. And next I'm gonna go in with some black pepper because I love pepper. Actually, I really love pepper. I love spicy food. So after that, I'm going to add my dry rub. I'm gonna start off first with 2 tablespoons because like I said, I like to eyeball things just to get it perfect. I don't want to use too much, of course. So once I put that on, I'm gonna massage my meat. My hands are already clean, so I'm just gonna massage my meat. Yeah, just don't be afraid to massage your meat. When you cook with love and you cook with patience, your food comes out so much better. So I'm just rubbing that in, rub it in really good, ensuring that you're getting all the crevices, all the creases. Yeah, mix it in good, baby. Mix that in good. You know what I mean? So of course I'm gonna add some more because this is 3 pounds of oxtails and you want to ensure that you give it as much season as it requires. So when you add that in, you mix in again, mix in properly, because the mixing part is so important. Yeah, once you mix this good and you leave it to marinate overnight, that's all you need. And by the way, I don't always marinate my meat overnight. It's best to do that, but if you don't have much time and you want to marinate it for 3 hours, that's good enough. And another thing I should mention is oxtail seasons. I've cooked oxtails without oxtail season mainly all my life. I just started using it. I'm adding a bit more. So in total, I'm using 3¼ tablespoon of my dry rub. Yes, like I said, I've cooked oxtail without oxtail seasonings all my life, without the oxtail seasoning, the dry rub one I showed you, and my oxtail is always bomb. So if you don't have oxtail seasoning, you definitely don't have to use that at all. And some people use whatever seasoning they like, whatever seasoning works for them. So use what works for you, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just ensuring that I'm get the seasoning all rubbed into the tissue of this meat. Rub it in, baby, rub it in. Yes, rub it in. So yeah, that's all good, don't mind me. I'm not going to add the pepper. I'm not going to rub in the pepper because I have my baby to take care of. So I'll just add that on top at the end. So you want to rub that in really good. And I'm going to be marinating this overnight. I mean, you can marinate it for 3 hours if you don't have as much time, but I do, and I prefer to marinate my meats and even chicken overnight because they come out better. Flavored to the bone, we call it. And I don't add tomato. I prefer to add a little ketchup at the end. That's just my personal preference. Sorry, my video is shaking. I wish you guys could smell this, and it's not even cooked yet. This smells so good. Wow, oh my goodness. Yeah, so you see, guys, you want to massage your meat. Massage it like that. Yeah, so that's good. And I'm gonna add my peppers. If I had a gloves, I could rub it in, but I don't have a gloves right now. It's the next day, and right here I have the oxtails that is separated from my seasoning, and right now I'm just gonna brown the oxtail, so I'll show you that. So I've added a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil to my pot. Now I'm just going to use my tongs and add the oxtails to that. You don't want to use too much oil because the oxtail has some oil in it. It has fat, right? So that's why I only added a 1/4 cup of oil. And I use vegetable oil, by the way. And this is cooking on medium-high heat. So I want to get a nice sear on each side. So I'm going to leave this for 8 minutes and obviously flip them after and do the same on the other side. These oxtails right now. That's actually perfect. That's how I do it. I like it like this. You see how beautiful that is? And I'm gonna add browning, so it's gonna be brown. It's gonna be brown and beautiful at the end. I'm telling you. Take that this way. All right, I'm gonna brown this side, and then I'll check in with you guys. Me say, you know what? Smelling in my kitchen. We don't need to smell in my kitchen, guys. I wish you guys were here. Big things are going in my kitchen. I didn't show the process when I browned the second batch because of course it was the same process. So I skipped that part. So now that all my oxtails are brown, look how nice. Okay guys, this has been cooking for 45 minutes. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm just gonna test it. It's not bad. It's getting there. See that? I think I'm gonna cook this for, I'm gonna cook it 30 more minutes, then I'll check back. For that, I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Boiling water, of course. Then I'll check back in 30 minutes. Guys, I'm so sorry the video cut off. I didn't know my storage is full apparently, so you guys didn't get to see me adding in the the seasonings and the boiling water and some brown into this. So this is cooking slowly on medium high heat, and I'm gonna check back in 45 minutes to show you guys what's going on. I can't talk today. Like, what's wrong with me? Don't mind this. That's the steam. So this has been cooking for 1 hour and 45 minutes, and just look how tender this is. This is really tender. Usually when I slow cook oxtail, it takes me 3 or even 4 hours. And look, this is falling off the bone. So right now I'm just going to add my other seasonings, well, my vegetables actually, and leave it for another 30 minutes. So I'm going in with some carrots, potato, green bell pepper, a half of white onion, and some more Scotch bonnet. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna leave this to cook for 30 more minutes. That's going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes total. And after 30 more minutes, I'm going to add my butter beans. And as you know, those are already cooked, so it's just a matter of heating up those beans. So as you can see, I'm adding a little ketchup. You don't want to add too much, because guess what? We don't want a sweet oxtail around here and a barbecue oxtail. We are cooked, darling. No. So anyways, going in with some more boiling water to cover this nicely. And I'm going to leave this to cook for 30 minutes. And this delicious oxtail is almost done. Yes, my mouth is watering right now. I love me some oxtail. And you know what? Yes, I can cook. And I'm going to say that proudly. I make a good oxtail. So if you want some good oxtails in your life, you just gotta give this recipe a try. And if you're enjoying the video so far, please give your girl a like, share, and subscribe. And also, I'd love to hear from you. So drop a comment below and let me know after you cook this delicious meal how it all went. So right now I'm adding in the butter beans, as you can see. And like I mentioned before, you don't have to cook this for more than 5 minutes. They're already cooked, so you just heat in the beans. And this beautiful oxtail, so pleasing to the eyes, so mouth watering, oh, and so satisfying to my soul, is almost ready to be plated. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Just look at that. Are you ready? You see how gentle I have to be with the meat, trying to get the beans in the nice, thick, rich gravy to suck up all those good juices. Oh my goodness. Oh, I need a napkin. My mouth is watering. Yes, guys. Yes. Don't mind me, I'm excited. It's food, I'm always excited, right? Look at that. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching.